Hello, this is Alexis Bailey with Spectacular Magazine, here to bring you another SpecMagSports report. On Tuesday, the Duke Blue Devils started out the afternoon in a matchup at home against the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. North Carolina Central competed in their second matchup of the week against Florida A&M University, and lastly, North Carolina State played their second game against Syracuse. I will now toss it over to reporter Ryan Wilson to give you the breakdown of Tuesday's games.
Thank you, Lex. Duke jumped out to a 20-8 lead early on in the game before Notre Dame's Cormac Ryan caught fire and exploded for 21 first-half points to cut the deficit to only 5 at the halftime break. Notre Dame owned the second half by hitting threes and staying poised. Duke managed to turn the ball over at key times, and Notre Dame responded by turning those into points. The Blue Devils also struggled to shoot poorly in the second half. Duke only hit 27% of their threes compared to Notre Dame hitting 50% of their attempts in the second 20 minutes. So the question is, what happened to Duke shooting in the Blue Devils' second half? For the fourth game in a row, Matthew Hurt was in foul trouble for the Blue Devils. The question for this team moving forward is, have they given up on the season, or the lack of experience hurting this team so much that they're not able to win these close games? Coach K fears that his team will lose their confidence after so many close losses. Look for Coach K and the Blue Devils to continue to grow as a team and put together a full game heading into this weekend as they take on the NC State Wolfpack at PNC Arena. Back to you, Lex.
Attack and inconsistency have to be the two big words used to sum up the Blue Devils' performance. I feel as though many Duke fans were ready to see this team get back into a consistent flow, and at halftime, Duke led in assists, rebounds, and block shots. They had no issue getting the ball into the basket, shooting almost 60% from the field. So the turnaround from the first half to the second was absolutely shocking. However, we saw a great show from forward Wendell Moore, taking the right steps and getting those open shots, putting up 24 points. With this loss, Duke will have a losing record of 7-8 for the first time since 1999. In the post-game conference, Wendell Moore stated that he was sick and tired of losing, and I don't blame him. This team has to do better in order to turn things around and shake this losing record. Switching over to the Central and FAMU matchup, this was a constant back-and-forth game. After Monday night's loss, there was a different energy on the floor, and the Eagles would have to come more than prepared. And in the first half, they did. But when it was time to finish out the second half, they were just not able to recover, allowing the Raptors to take the lead 60-47. Outside of the usual show from CJ Kaiser, who put up 19 points, we saw guard Devin Palmer run the floor with ease, adding 15 points to the scoreboard, while Jordan Perkins assisted, putting up 8 points, not missing a single shot. On a positive note, due to COVID, a lot of teams in the MEAC are not playing against their usual matchup. These two teams will see each other again for 2 more times. Hopefully the Eagles are able to step it up and take the win in the future.
First half was a back-and-forth battle before Central went on an 8-0 run to take the lead of 27-20 late in the first half. Florida A&M responded with a 6-0 run of their own to cut the lead to 1 at the break. A&M came out hot to start the second half and grabbed the early second half lead. They pulled away late and dominated the final 10 minutes to help take down the Eagles for their second straight victory. The Eagles were outscored 34-20 in the second half as A&M took control of the second 20 minutes. Besides Kaiser and Palmer, no other Eagles scored in double figures. The Eagles have struggled all season to find a consistent second scorer to balance out the scoring attack with CJ Kaiser. They will look to have someone else step up as they hit the road next to take on South Carolina State. Back to you, Lex.
The last game in Tuesday night's matchup, we saw the North Carolina State Wolfpack take on the Syracuse Orange at home in PNC Arena. It was interesting to watch the Pack manage without senior Devin Daniels. Ryan, what was your take on the matchup?
NC State and Syracuse went back and forth throughout the first half as the Orange took a 1-point lead going into the half. Despite shooting 55% from the field and 50% from deep in the first half, the Wolfpack's 13 first half turnovers allowed the Orange to get 11 easy points to take the 1-point halftime lead. Syracuse dominated the second half as they exploded for 43 second half points on 49% shooting. After shooting over 50% in the first half, the Wolfpack struggled to only make 9 shots in the second half and shoot only 37%. Without Devin Daniels, NC State has struggled to find the new identity the past few games. At some games, they're a perimeter shooting team, and other games, they focus on throwing the ball inside. Well, tonight, they were outscored from deep and dominated inside the paint. The Wolfpack were outscored in the paint 28-20 and out-rebounded 32-28. They turned the ball over 20 times, which is the most turnovers in an ACC game this season. Thomas Allen said, "We were just careless with the ball tonight." Syracuse capitalized on those turnovers by turning those into 28 easy points. State looks to figure things out this weekend as they host the Duke Blue Devils at the PNC Arena. Back to you, Lex.
That sums up the matchup of tonight's games. Make sure you guys head over to our website and follow us on all our social media sites for breaking news and the latest information on your favorite teams in the Triangle area. Thank you, Ryan Wilson, for your insight. This has been Alexis Bailey with Spectacular Magazine. Thank you for watching and have a spectacular night.
Spectacular Magazine. We on the scene.